Good day to you, sirs, it's Grizzle Marine, and finally, I'm going to bring you a Gorgon live commentary against ranked hunters. And believe it or not, this is my first actual gameplay or game as Gorgon against hunters that are on 2.0 in general. You might ask why? Because Gorgon is underpowered. Now, I know a lot of you are like, well, Gorgon's OP. I'll tell you why in a second, but either way, Gorgon is actually underpowered and is going to be getting a buff. And I'm going to tell you some sort of tips to try and take her out. And also, show you how to play her a little bit, or show you how I think you can play her the best. But personally, Gorgon is actually one of the hardest monsters to play. But nonetheless, we're going to hop into a game and see how it goes. Oh, I think the game might have frozen. I don't know what's happening. I hope the game starts. Well, the screen is just black, so I guess I'll just sort of sit here for a few minutes and see what actually happens. Oh, here we go. We're in now. Oh no, two of them disconnected. They all well! I think I'll just sort of move on and pretend that didn't happen. Please let me stick. Yes, right, come on. Oh, whoa! Turtle Rock, you might want to fix that bug, but Jesus, where's... What the hell's going on? I can't get off! I can't disengage! I can't get off! I can't get off the trapper! Are you fucking serious? I can't get off! I can't physically get off! Third time's a charm, I guess. Well, it's currently the following day, and all I can say, guys, I fucking tried. This is my next go at trying to get a Gorgon live commentary because I've got some time to. Look at it! Alright, good day to you, sirs. It is Grizzle Marine, and I got some fucking explaining to do. What you're watching right now was actually one of my first ever hunter gameplays against Gorgon, which was a couple of weeks ago. But as you can clearly see, I struggled to get a goddamn Gorgon gameplay. And actually, I did eventually get one, and the video file corrupted. So from that swift rage, I decided that I'd do a video a little bit about Gorgon, what I think of her so far, the fact that she's actually more underpowered than a lot of you think, and also the fact she's the hardest monster to play. I probably will do another attempt at a live commentary at her, but I think I'm going to wait until she gets balanced out a bit, and also any bugs with her do get fixed, because I lost a lot of points because of that bug, or glitch. So hopefully that gets fixed real soon. But before I continue, just so a lot of you know, Gorgon is definitely underpowered. I've seen everywhere in the comments and on the forums a few people that have been saying how OP they think she is. Genuinely, you just need to know how to beat her. A lot of the time it's because hunter teams don't have very good communication, and if you don't have good communication, one of your team members, for instance, gets stuck in Spider Trap, hell yeah, it is goddamn hard to beat her, because you really do have to have good communication. So let me tell you what Gorgon is right now, and the changes that are going to be coming to her. If you didn't know already, Spider Trap is definitely Gorgon's most powerful ability. Of course, it does trap a hunter, do quite quick damage, and you can damage a hunter while they're in that trap. That's probably the main reason people have been struggling, because Spider Trap genuinely does a lot of damage, and with bad communication, you can't tell your teammates that you're in a Spider Trap and to get you the hell out. As for Web Snare, Acid Spit, and Mimic, they are good abilities if you use them correctly, but they don't seem to do enough damage quick enough, and so Gorgon is likely to have a change where Web Snare, Acid Spit and Mimic will get buffed, and then Spider Trap will likely get a small nerf. Now, I do find that Mimic does a good amount of damage, but the problem is a good hunter squad will be able to take out your Mimic before you get close to them, and even if you get the damage down on them, normally a good medic would have already healed the hunters by the time your actual body gets there to do more damage. So I do find unless the hunters bring the fight to you where you have a distinct advantage, it is really hard to get some penalties down on the hunters in order to win. Also, just the general play style of her, I'm not a huge fan of. However, I do think that after a sort of small change, she could actually become effective if used properly. Now, I had to show you guys this little spot, but if you come to this location on Dam, you might see this little crack in the ceiling. Now, Gorgon is ridiculously perfect for this position. I don't think a hunter would ever look up at this position, so I genuinely recommend that one for anyone who likes playing Gorgon at the moment. Anyway, the reason I wanted to show this off is because Gorgon's ability to actually stick to walls and then pounce hunters needs to be seen almost like a 5th ability, because you can do a huge amount of damage by pouncing from a height. I think you can actually do to up to sort of half the hunter's health if you pounce from the right position, and if you combo this with all your other abilities, then it should be pretty simple to actually get a hunter down. At the moment, it's a nice little added bonus for Gorgon, and personally I think players should use this a lot more, because getting that first initial sneak pounce really does a lot of damage to a single hunter. And you can use your abilities up here as well. Of course, you can use Spider Trap, Web Snare, and Acid Spit. You can't use Mimic, surprisingly, and I personally think you should be able to. I think it might be something to do with the animation, but I think that they should actually add that, because I don't think it would make Gorgon any more overpowered or unbalance her a huge amount. I think it could only be positive. Even actually allowing Gorgon to evolve up there, that may be pushing it, but I think being able to evolve on a wall wouldn't exactly be a huge problem, because hunters could still do damage to you, and it wouldn't exactly affect it. Now, I made a video about this a few days ago, but the new TGL tournament is happening this weekend, actually, and I'm really interested to see if anyone actually bothers to use Gorgon. I personally don't think she will be used by the pro players anyway. However, I don't know, you'll have to let me know what you guys think, because personally, I just don't see her being sort of viable for competitive play at the current time. I think if those particular changes are made, I do think that she could be quite good. But it depends whether the pro players actually like playing her and her style of play. I know a lot of you do like her, but I just personally don't feel it. I think it's more down to the fact that I'm probably a better hunter player than I am monster. But if I play Gorgon a little bit more, and she does get those changes, I think I probably will sort of grow to like her slowly. But anyway guys, I hope to see you in the TGL livestream this weekend. But otherwise than that, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll try and bring as much more as I can. And otherwise than that, I'll see you in the next one.